Okay, so the Wanda figure is sold out at Metal Creations. But if you were to go online to a wonderful portal like eBay, all right, a wonderful online sales portal like eBay, what you're gonna find is like literally dozens, all right, dozens, pages. I'm just scrolling through pages and pages of listings for the Wanda figure available for sale. All right, it's right there for the taking. All you have to do is pay an insane markup over the original available price of this figure, and this thing is yours. Okay, this thing's out there. All right, but don't feel too bad, guys. I mean, we tried, but we failed. All right, we failed. We couldn't succeed to get this thing at its original advertised price of 17 something US dollars. But where we have failed, others have succeeded. All right, as you can see here, they have succeeded beyond our wildest dreams. All right, so they're here to help. All right, as long as you can pay this astronomical price, this thing is yours. Okay, they have the power even when we do not. Hey, what's up, guys? Ken here from the Retro Toy Escapades channel in Malaysia. I hope that everyone's doing good out there. I just wanted to do a follow-up video to the one that I did earlier, where I talked about the situation with the pre-order for the Wanda figure on Mattel Creations that took place over last weekend, where many of us all over the world tried to actually get our hands on this thing, but the damn thing sold out in under 3 minutes. I myself could not get one. There are many others who did get it. I'm happy for them. And there are many others also that I heard that were able to actually secure the figure only to have it taken away from them because their orders were later cancelled. Now, I just can't figure out how that happens, right? I can't figure out what is it surrounding the release of this particular figure that's led to so much disorganization and incompetence, all right? Can you guys tell me? But I did see a lot of interesting feedback in the comments section, and one of the things that I actually wanted to touch on was that a couple of people were saying that after they had actually successfully purchased the item, paid for it, and checked out, they later received some sort of a follow-up message or an email from Mattel asking them to reconfirm their purchase, asking them to reconfirm that they actually still wanted to proceed with the order, and they had to actually provide that confirmation. They had to provide the confirmation or the order would be cancelled. So I was like thinking to myself, like, what in the hell is this supposed to mean? Okay, you already bought the damn thing. Why would you still need to reconfirm if you wanted it? I don't get it. And if you didn't actually bother to follow up, like if you were tied up with some shit and you couldn't actually follow up to reconfirm on the item that you just paid for, the item would be cancelled. How is that even possible, guys? It's like I'm at Toys R Us and I bought a bunch of stuff and I paid for it at the cashier and then I'm walking out. As I'm walking out, the cashier runs up to me and says to me, hey, yo, Ken, all that stuff that you just bought, if it turns out that you don't want it, if it turns out that you just changed your mind after walking out of the store, you can still put it back. You can still put it back and we'll give you back your money, all right? And that's it. We'll just do an easy refund, all right? So are you sure that you still want all this stuff that you just bought? And then what? I'm supposed to be hit by this feeling of remorse, like, oh shit, what did I just do? Spending all my money on this stuff right here. The kids need to eat. I gotta get my girlfriend stuff. What am I doing here? All right. And then what? I'm just supposed to say, oh yeah, you know what? Turns out that I don't want this after all. You can just take it back. You believe that? Yeah, okay, so just give me back my $17, okay? Yeah, I made a mistake, all right? I'm confirming it's a mistake. I want back my $17. I can't afford this figure. I'm going to spend $100 instead to get it on eBay. The other thing that I found interesting in the comment section was reading up about the shared suffering that all of us have when it comes to the CAPTCHA verification process. Okay, the CAPTCHA verification process that requires us to sort of like name the number of shit that's in a panel or something like that. Okay, name the number of headlights, name the number of mountains or cars or whatever it is, okay, that's in the panels there to prove that we are a human being. Okay, to prove that we're genuine. I don't know, man. This is 2022. Why are we still doing this, guys? Look, I mean, I got, what was it, traffic lights or something like that, which seemed pretty easy. I hate the ones that are like, they name the number of cars or something like that in a panel. And you got maybe like the edge of one car that's bleeding into the next panel and you missed it. You missed it and you have to repeat the whole process all over again. But here's the twist. The Mattel Creations website already gives you the option of signing in before you make a purchase. You sign in with your details, your personal information. You've already given it to the website, your name, your address, your zip code, whichever country in the world that you're from, it's all there. Why do you still need me to verify what? Okay? And it's like, I'm looking at this thing and I'm like, a-hole, I've already given you everything. Okay, you have the information there. It's not like, what, I'm like Triclops and I send a drone to do my bidding. It's me, obviously, right? Okay, so what do you need me to do here? Why do you need me to verify this again? Why do we need this added layer of security? Okay, I'm not taking something from you. I'm not taking your money, all right? Okay, I'm giving you my money, all right, fool. So come on, all right? Stop putting these blocks in place here to prevent us from a smooth checkout, all right? Are you trying to prevent us from getting a hot exclusive here? Are you like putting these things, obstacles in our way here just because you're trying to figure out if you have enough stock? I don't know, man. Let me know. But I mean, this is just freaking unnecessary. Okay, just be done with it. All right, destroy this whole platform, this whole captcha verification process. Okay, you have our information in there. We are members supposedly. I don't know, I mean, do we have to pay for paid membership? Either way, site already acknowledges your existence when you sign in. All right, it says there, hello Kenneth. All right, who else is it gonna be, man? Maybe there should be an option for me to reply you. All right, like, you know, I go like, hey, what's up, Metal Creations? Then you know it's me. Okay, then you know it's really me, right from the get-go. Like I said, eBay is flooded with listings for this guy, all right? And the price ranges seem to be from, well, I've seen something maybe as low as under $50 to as high as about, I don't know, 100, 120. And people are actually apparently paying this amount because I see bids on it, all right? And like this listing here says that you can actually save up to 9% if you buy more. Okay, how is it that you even have more of this figure? Okay, how did you get it, right? Dude, I mean, it's like, it's an exclusive. Where's the stock coming from? Now, some of the listings have it up as part of a bidding process. And this one right here is currently at $66 with 18 bids, okay? The public is willing to send the price of this thing, okay, just skyrocketing, all right? How high will it go? I don't know, man, you know, but it's worth noting that this is like, you know, a $17 figure. You know, usually we've seen a lot of these figures go for about 100 max, okay, probably, you know, like, you know, the previous exclusives that went out, you know, I mean, they're still, I think, online for like about $100 or so. If you were to probably mark it down a little bit, like maybe $70 to $80, you may get an easy sale. But the fact of the matter remains is that that's a huge markup, right? That's a, you know, I could accept maybe a markup of probably double, right? You know, because of the seller's time and effort to procure the item, but, you know, a markup of nearly like 5 times the price of the figure, come on. Now, obviously, I'm in the toy collecting business as well, all right? As a toy collector, I also trade and sell goods for many, many years, all right? But vintage toys, okay? And I can accept a markup when it comes to stuff that's, you know, vintage, okay? That is certified as something really rare, like it's from the 80s, the 70s, the early 90s. And you know what, for that matter, if I were to get like a He-Man figure, if I were to see a listing for a He-Man figure from the 1980s and it's still sealed on card and the damn thing was like going for like $300, okay, right? I would think that probably, yo, that's reasonable because of the fact that, because of its rarity, right? I can't expect to get it like for like $5 like when it first came out in the 1980s. Okay, the damn thing is really, honestly, not in circulation anymore. But here we have a figure that is widely in circulation, all right? It may be an exclusive, but the stocks are all out there, okay? Monopolized by a pool of people though, all right? So I do not support the inflation of new action figures, okay? I do not support the markup when it comes to new action figures that have only just been released, or in this case, they have not even been released yet. Now, this listing here is probably the friendliest that I've seen in light of the current situation. The figure is going for like $53, and you have the option to save if you purchase more. But the question is just that, you know, how is it that you even have the guarantee here that there is more, okay? Do you already have the stocks on hand? Some of the listings, it's mentioned that, it's openly mentioned that it's a pre-order and the seller will ship the item to you when he or she receives the stocks. So there isn't really 100% guarantee here that you will receive the item. But however, I have to say that there does seem to be some form of assurance from the part of the seller that, you know, they will actually in fact have the stocks in hand. So that confidence, you know, I gotta wonder, what is it that actually gives them that confidence? Is there some alternate form of purchasing mechanism that we need to observe here in order to get the stuff that we want? Is there? I also find it kind of funny when most of these listings actually state there quite explicitly that this item is sold out at Mattel. Yeah, no shit, guys. No shit, okay? I mean, I can verify that's true. Yeah, it is sold out. Okay, so can a lot of you guys out there, right? We got the memo. Now, I can understand that it's probably a little bit hard for them to implement a system where the figure is limited to only one figure per person, okay? It's maybe a little bit hard for them to actually achieve their sales targets if it was done that way. So they're probably not going to do that. But how about limiting it to just 2 per person? Okay, maybe we can try that instead. Maybe that might help more people actually get their hands on this thing. I don't know. But guys, you know what? It's great to see that the collector community is stepping in. I do see a lot of people saying that they managed to actually get this figure from other collectors who actually managed to secure extras. So that's great. I'm still looking for the figure to myself. So if anybody's got extras out there, I do appreciate the support. I do have a shipping address in the US, and you can DM me your PayPal information on Instagram. Let's see how it goes, guys. Anyway, let me know what you thought of this video. As always, I always really enjoy hearing your comments and getting your feedback on stuff like this. Now, I don't really need to write a letter to Mattel sharing with them my frustration, my sorrowful experience in trying to get hold of this figure. That's why I've got these videos up, okay? And like I said before, I know there's people from Mattel that follow me on both YouTube and Instagram. They've seen the comments, they've seen the feedback, they've seen the commentaries. So, hey, look, whether or not this amounts to anything, I don't know, all right? But I do know that, we're going to get a lot more of these exclusives coming down our way, definitely a whole lot more of them. All I can just hope for is that the process is a whole lot more smoother for a lot of people the next time around. I know for a fact that not everybody is going to be able to get their hands on these hot exclusives. Not everybody's going to be able to get them during the pre-order window, all right? There's definitely going to be a lot of people who miss out. But I do hope that the process is smoothened out to the point that at least more people can get them this time around, all right? Every time you go in, it's like you have a better chance of getting it. Let's see what happens. Anyway, guys, thanks for joining me. I will look forward to your comments as always, and take care out there. I'll catch you guys again real soon.